Hello, this is Yosef Shapiro from the Brookhaven Kollel Center, and I wanted to share an idea with you that might provide some hope and inspiration with what's going on now in the world. Last week's portion was interesting. It's Vayakhel Pekudei, which actually finished the book of the Exodus, which symbolizes, not as a coincidence, that it's now time to start something new. This coming week, we're going to begin the book of Vayikra, the book of Leviticus. And not only was last week's portion the end of the book of Exodus, but also during the month of Adar, the month that Purim falls in, which is the month we're in the middle of now, there are four special parshas, four special portions that we read in addition to the yearly cycle. And the one that's specific for last Shabbat is called Parshas HaChodesh, which refers to the idea that it precedes the beginning of the new month, which will bring Pesach, which will bring Passover to our homes. And I think it's no coincidence that when we find ourselves in this turmoil, we have the Shabbat week that immediately follows the hype and the craziness going on was the portion of yesterday, of Vayakhel Pekudei, of HaChodesh, both symbolizing an incredible idea that even though things are difficult now, even though we don't know what the future will bring, but there's always the idea that whenever there's a challenge, God gets us through it and will bring us to a new beginning. And we hope that the same way that we've just finished the book of the Exodus and are about to begin a new book, the book of Vayikra, and the same way we're about to finish the month of Adar and begin a new month, the month of Nisan, we hope that God will provide us with some insight and understanding as to why we had to go through this challenge. Why everyone in the world had to put their life on hold, had to say, you know what, I have to pause what I'm doing. I have to find a new way to connect with my friends, with my family, with God. And hopefully, God will say, you know what, it's time for something new. The same way the month renews itself, which we are supposed to believe brings something new with it, a new energy, and especially as it brings the month of Passover, a month of redemption, a month of freedom, we hope that God will tell us, you know what, you're now in a special time. You're in that month of Nisan, the time we are preparing for Pesach, the time where the redemption is coming. And if we can look at our lives and say, you know what, I think I'm ready for that. I think I'm ready to say, you know what, God, I want to be redeemed. I'm working on myself. I'm going to be a better person. Then we hope that God will say, the same way we just finished the book of Exodus and are beginning a new book, the same way we're finishing the month of Adar and beginning a new month, hopefully God will soon change the previous turmoil and the conditions we're in now and become something new, a time of new hope, new inspiration, where we can all find ourselves again able to interact with each other and enjoy the holiday of Passover. Have a wonderful night.